Hey, get popped, everybody, on YouTube. You should do it, you should get popped. Whatever that really means, which might be overtly sexual. But don't take my word for it. This is my battle that I had in Pokemon Black version. I'm spacing out, I'm trying to think who it was against... Yes, this is a battle I had last night at my friend's house with my friend Mike. And this is his new game. He got a black version on his ace card so he can be all cool. And so he is a girl named Ellie, apparently. But that's still Mike, deep down inside. Knock off dem leftovers, cause it's really going to help me a lot. Get on the sleep powder too, which the sleep powder helped me immensely, to be honest. And that's really what Top Ramen just has to do in order to be an effective Pokemons. And this is a underused battle with some RU Pokemon. It's still underused. I mean, if 4 of your 6 Pokemon are underused, it's an underused match, so no use beating around the bush. It is an underused match, even though we're rocking the coolest RU Pokemon out there, this, haunted tomb guy and that shining knight armor thing, who's totally badass. I just got one recently, and he's been a lot of usefulness for me. Yep. I wall his Escavalier because I'm resistant to Mega Horns, so we just kind of sit around for a while. Then he goes into his slug thing, Gaston, I prefer. So now he's walling me, even though I was walling him. And underuse is just very wally. It just walls everywhere, and it's really probably my fault because I bring 3 physical walls almost every time I do an underused match, just because I enjoy walling, I guess. I enjoy making really long matches, but actually this match isn't too extremely long, to be honest. So that little walling session is gone. I knock off his leftovers, which Top Ramen is just beautiful. I don't think I could ever in good conscience enter an underused match without this Pokemon, because he's just so cool. I think I knock away half his items, and it really, I think it makes a difference, really. He sword dances, which gives me a terrible sinking feeling, because I know that this guy is a total rapist in the worst ways. He's a criminal. He should be locked up. And when he sword dances, it's just terrible. And I know that I cannot I cannot switch into any of his moves, because that would be bad. It would spell disaster for one of my Pokemon, which I can't really afford, so I have to let Fagrigus go down, but it's okay, because I Shadow Ball him a couple times, which does some good damage, and I'm able to finish him off with a Reckless Brave Bird. And I'm very sure that he would have lived if I hadn't lobbed some Shadow Balls his way. And I even knock off his thing, which, I think I had a Choice Band. Which is cool, because that means he won't be able to do that much damage to me right now. Goes into Slowbrony, which is a awesome and clever name, because My Little Pony, friendship is magic. It's good. I totally support the thing that it is. But I go into my own Slowbrony, whose name is Slowpro, because he's so pro. And we switch around and stuff. and things happen, like right here. But I have an Oka berry, because I actually played frickin' Dream World, and went to Japanese Kids Floating Islands, and got an Oka berry from a trade shelf, and like planted a bunch of them over the course of a week or something. But I have to leave Saraban in as coffin fodder, because I don't know if that thing is spexed or not, and I don't want anybody else to take it. But I think it was scarfed? Actually, don't know. I don't think it was scarfed, actually. I don't know. I really have no idea. It brings out Igga, who's an incredibly good wall. Really better than Quagsire, I have to say. I should get one of these instead of Quagsire, because that the water thing, that ability I can never remember it has. Yeah, it's good. And I think I even activated it by trying to spray him with Scald, but yeah, nothing really happens. He toxics me, but because of Regenerator I can reset the toxic counter and heal myself, so it's not really as big of a deal as you might think. So I'm really fine with this, and I go into the MVP, which is Artie, the badass Ambipom, and he stays in on our double switch, and decides to take a fake out. And he switches in to Igga, and I crit him, but I don't think the crit mattered that much, because I would have just outsped him and used double hit again, so it's no big deal. I U-turn out of there to do some good damage and a switch, and I U-turn again. I wild chase all over his slow brownie, which could be very naughty. And I go back into Artie because he's a bastard, and I double hit, which will KO because I have a life orb. And he sends out the tick, and I outspeed because he isn't scarfed. And had he been scarfed, the match would have been a bit longer, but I can simply outspeed and do some awesome stuff. Go into Slowpro, which is really funny because he's a Trick Room and he actually genned this guy. He made him Jolly instead of Brave, which I think is what he's trying to do, so I mean, Jolly in Trick Room doesn't really work that well. He uses Fusion Bolt, which is a very cool attack. It's like the coolest attack I've ever heard. I didn't even know what it sounded like. And he takes himself out with a Life Orb, and I am done with my match. So goodbye YouTube, etc., etc. Watch my videos and stuff, and